We were going to talk about the Wilhelm scream.
Oh, so here's something we were talking about at dinner to wrap this whole fucking thing up. The Wilhelm scream. to open that can of worms up.
You know, we should edit it in right here. Let's have
this fucking thing.
Oh, I hate it.
No, that fucking piece of shit. Jokes aside, it's not even like a nagging thing. It's a fucking travesty, and it shouldn't be used anymore.
Wait. So there's some people out there who literally have no fucking idea what you're talking about, right?
They just heard it.
No, I know, but they're probably like, what the fuck are these guys talking about, right?
All right. So the history of the Wilhelm scream is it's a sound effect of a man screaming it must be like 70 years old at this point.
Yeah, you can see. I think it originated from an old black and white Western movie where a dude fell off a horse and he was like,
and it began to become like an inside joke with sound engineers or guys editing sound, where they would throw it into random movies or TV shows.
Yeah, chances are it's in every single one of your favorite movies.
There are montages or compiled clips on YouTube of it in being in. It goes like 100 clips long, but you hear it in comedies and fucking Batman and God of War,
Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones.
From the beginning of that scream all the way up to the fucking new Hobbit movies. Not to say I don't know if they're in the new Hobbit movies.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they're in the Lord of the Rings.
But the reason we're talking about this is because it's now a problem. Because it sucks you out of the movie instantly the second you hear it, because you know what it is.
It's overdone at this point.
So basically, the whole thing is sound designers think they're in on this big joke whenever they use it. They think they're being original and hilarious, but truth is, it's in every single movie ever, and at this point, it just needs to die. Because it just sucks out the immersion and kills the moment. I was watching Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
It's a really great show, and I was so into it. It seemed so fucking flawless. Up until this one point when they played the fucking Wilhelm scream, and I was sucked out. It made me so angry. I was so into it. It was the first time in so long I'd been like really into it, into something, you know?
No, totally. Once you're aware of it, it ruins any game or movie you're watching. Like when I bought God of War 3, within the first 30 seconds of the first cinematic, the camera epically panned down to hell, and there are all these goblins running around. And of course, a goblin falls off a bridge.
So too did the might of the Olympians.
And they play the fucking Wilhelm scream.
Dude, like,
I just wanted to turn the fucking game off.
I'm actually being reserved with how much I hate that fucking thing. I swear to God, every time I hear that scream, I want to turn whatever I'm looking at off. It's like imagine that you're playing any game, like a Resident Evil game, but for 1 second of that game, a picture of Shaquille O'Neal's face just shows up on the screen and then goes away.
It's never subtle. It's always punctuated. It always punctuates the scene.
And you're just like, oh my God, if I see that fucking picture of Shaquille O'Neal one more time, I'm going to fucking... And it's the same exact thing, because it totally destroys the immersion, and it's a bad quality sound to begin with. It's how nobody screams.
It has like background noise.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it's got fuzz behind it, and they try to like tweak it to make it fit in well, but it never works right.
But another thing that's related to is the fact we were saying that when movies rely on using sound libraries, they never really edit the sounds to make it suit. So when especially if you're a content creator like me, Stamper, Jeff, or Zach, we have sound libraries saved to our computer that we've heard all these sound effects a million times. So every time
we have plenty of collections.
This is what you're supposed to do when you use a sound effect. You're supposed to bring it into an audio editing piece of software, and you change it ever so slightly so the person doesn't realize it's that sound. You can do this in a variety of ways. You could
speed it up, slow it down,
change the pitch, or add more sounds on top of it so it blends in more.
Pitch it down. If it's an explosion, then layer 2 explosions and put them both at 50% volume.
But what we're trying to really get here to in the long run is that sound designers or sound engineers in Hollywood are fucking hacks. They just use the sounds, throw them in, and then they're done, and they get paid $20,000.
Yeah, if you're a sound designer and you're just pulling shit off a CD, a pre-prepared Sony sound effects CD for movies and shit, then you're not a sound designer. You're a guy with the fucking CD. The editor could do that.
Yeah.
Would you like to mention the latest sound that is bothering you?
The door.
Oh my God, there is this one sound that bothers me more than fucking anything, and you've heard it a million times. It's the sound of this rusty gate opening, and they use it on everything. If somebody opens an oven, it's like this.
You probably have it. Right?
Yeah, you have it.
I have it all over the place.
So
this is it. This is it.
Yeah, right here. They use it on any door, regardless of whether it's fucking rusty or not. Every prison door.
Kid spreading his asshole.
Yeah.
anything.
It's fucking ridiculous. There's a handful of sounds like that I'm so sick and tired of hearing, but that one stands above and beyond every other fucking sound. It was in that new piece of shit show, Sleepy Hollow. For example, in the first episode, they used it twice, back to back.
Fucking, wait, what was I gonna say there?
I swear, like the same audio guy is doing all these brand new shows.
They don't. Yeah, they're.
When I hear that rusty door sound, I shut off whatever I'm watching.